Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. A Bar Beach man whose home allegedly housed guns found by police on Friday has been charged over the Lake Macquarie Council Chambers fire in November last year. 43-year-old Scott Matheson was due to face Newcastle local court over the alleged arson, causing $12 million worth of damage. He did not appear. Matheson has also been charged over a police operation at Ellamore Vale involving shots fired at a house and vehicle. The council building case will be heard again this week at Toronto local court, but the weapons charges have been adjourned until April. Paterson MP Meryl Swanson has responded to criticism amid a row between her and Maitland Mayor Philip Penfold over a petition for a Medicare urgent care clinic in the area. Councillor Penfold says he's fed up with locals having to spend $350 on care. He also accused the MP of not raising the matter directly with the Prime Minister, but Meryl Swanson says her petition is effective.
Of course I'm raising it directly with relevant ministers, but also it's good to get a community involved, and I know my community care about this. They want to be part of a push for better healthcare.
A man arrested at Wallsend for allegedly having $400,000 worth of drugs stuffed down his pants has been refused bail in court. Police stopped a car on Lowry Lane at about 2 a.m. yesterday. They say the car had been swerving all over the road. During a search, police allegedly found more than 250 grams of methamphetamine hidden in the passenger's pants. 34-year-old Jade Allen Thompson was arrested and charged and faced Parramatta local court yesterday. He did not apply for bail and it was formally refused. He'll reappear in Newcastle local court in April. Federal police have charged a Hunter Valley man in connection with the alleged importation of drugs from Spain. Officers say 21 kilograms of methamphetamine was intercepted in a shipment of portable power stations last month. The AFP says the 37-year-old, who has links to organised crime, faced Singleton Court on Friday, charged with attempting to import commercial quantities of border-controlled drugs. He's been remanded in custody to appear in court on April 9. The AFP says the seized drugs had an estimated street value of $19 million and could have been sold in about 210,000 individual street deals. The increased use of jet skis will be a major topic of discussion at the Port Stephens Council meeting tomorrow night. Mayor Leah Anderson will suggest the state government look into a safety review to keep swimmers safe during peak season. Speed limits and exclusion zones could be considered if the motion is supported. 3 Cessnock organisations are among close to 100 groups to share in more than $124,000 in funding from the state government's Anzac Community Grants program. Western and Pelham public schools have received funding to help grow learning programs and upgrade their Anzac Memorial, while the West Wallsend community received money towards their Dawn Service Community Day. Cessnock MP Clayton Barr says the funding will help the community continue to keep the memory of servicemen and women alive well into the future.
Very important that the community at large doesn't forget. I mean, we've made that commitment to our armed servicemen and women that we will not forget lest we forget. But the other thing is that people being aware of where that tradition comes from and what it's all about and why we continue to recognise that day, that moment, each and every year on our calendar.
(2NURFM) Sport.
The Jets have earned their first A-League men's home win of the season, defeating Melbourne Victory 3-0. Keeper Noah James was given his first league start in over 4 years and repaid his coach with a clean sheet and Player of the Match honours. Coach Rob Stanton says the 23-year-old proved himself as an A-League quality player.
He's here because he's earned his spot, so regardless of what happens. So kind of like threw him in there and he's taken the big step. So again, risk and reward, but also belief from me and his teammates.
Meanwhile, despite a strong performance, the Jets lost 2-0 to A-League women's leaders Melbourne City. Charlestown Azzurri and Lambton Jaffers have won the women's and men's Northern New South Wales Football Charity Shield respectively. Both matches were decided on penalties, with Azzurri beating Newcastle Olympic 5-3 and Jaffers downing Broadmeadow Magic 3-0 after being 2-0 down in regular time. And Newcastle's Kai Willett scored for the Hockeyroos in their shootout loss to Spain. That's sport, I'm Will McGrath.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 6, 15, 25, 35, 40 and 42, and the supplementaries are 20 and 38. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.